Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga with Susan. Today's class is a chair class, so you can be seated in a chair, and it's best to have a chair that does not have arms and no wheels on your chair. All right, we're going to get started here by sitting nice and comfortably. Let's take a breath in and a breath out. One more time, breathing in and breathing out. Let's bring our arms up as we take a breath in and exhale as we bring our arms down. And again, bringing our arms up on the inhale and down on the exhale. All right, we're going to do some things starting at the top of our head, moving down to our feet. We'll start just by turning our head. So we're just looking to the side here, coming back to the front, turning our head the other way, and back to the front. Let's turn our head again, this time looking back behind us, coming back to the front, and then going the other way, looking behind us, and back to the front. We're going to have our head come towards our shoulder and putting our hand just lightly on our head. This other hand can hold the side of your chair for a little neck stretch. Let's come back to the middle. We'll go the other way, tipping our head to the other shoulder. Our hand is lightly on our head, holding the other side of our chair. So you're not like cranking on your head. It's just lightly, your hand is just lightly on your head. Coming back to the center, let's bring our shoulders up and back. We're rotating our shoulders a few times, and then the other way around with our shoulders. Let's bring our shoulders up and then drop our shoulders down, feeling our shoulders melting down our back, opening up our palms with our thumbs pointed backwards. All right, very good. Let's bring one arm across. We're going to hold this arm up with the other hand. And then we'll bring our arm up in the air, bending our elbow. Our hand is on our back. We'll reach across for the opposite elbow, getting a nice stretch here on our tricep muscle. And we'll just hold that just a little bit more. And then we'll do the other side, bringing the other arm across, holding it up, stretching it across. And then up in the air, bending our elbow, hand is on our back. Reach across for the other elbow. All right, we'll hold that just a little bit more. And we'll put that down. All right, we're going to come into our cactus arms. Let's have our cactus arms and then straight, and then back to the cactus, back to straight. One more time with the cactus. We're going to move into a tree pose by bringing eagle pose. We're bringing half of the cactus arm in front. We're going to wrap the other one around. It's fine if the backs of your arms don't come together, or maybe they do, or maybe you could do this double wrap here in our eagle arm pose. And if you want to add on the legs, you could cross your legs here for the eagle pose. Let's hold this just a little bit longer. And then we'll open up our eagle arms and we'll do the other side. So we have our cactus again. Whichever one you brought in front before, bring the other one in front. And then we'll wrap the other one around, and it's fine if your hands don't come together, or maybe they do. And then if you want, you can cross your legs here also. So your upper arm is even with your shoulder height, and your lower arm is a little bit away from your face, sort of making an L shape here. And then let's open up again. All right, very good. We're going to go around in a circle. So maybe scooch a little bit forward in your chair, and we're just going to go around a few times in a circle. All right. more around, and then we'll stop and we'll go around the other direction a few times. All right, very good. Coming back to the middle, scooching back in your chair again. We'll interlace our fingers, holding the front of one of our knees. Let's rotate our knee around in a circle a few times. And then we'll rotate the other way around. And now let's bring our toes up and down, flexing and pointing our foot. And then rotating our foot in a circle and back the other way. All right. And now moving our hands so they're underneath our thigh, we're going to bend and straighten our knee a few times. I'm wearing socks today, so you didn't have to look at the bottom of my foot. All right, we're gonna see if we can keep our leg out straight now. And we'll hold it up just for a little bit, but then we're going to see if we can keep our leg lifted as high as it is, but don't hold on. So you can feel your leg muscles engaging here when we do that. All right, we'll put it back down. We'll do the other side. We're going to interlace our fingers. We're going to go around in a circle, rotating around a few times, and then the other way. And now let's bring our toes up and down, flexing and pointing. And then we'll bring our foot around in a circle, rotating our ankle and back the other way. Let's move our hands so they're under our thigh. We're going to straighten and bend our knee a few times here. And now the next time, let's keep our leg out straight. And then keeping your leg lifted as high as it is without holding on. All right, very good. And then we'll put that back down. Okay, very nice. We're going to move on now and do a warrior one pose that's a seated warrior one. So for this one, we're going to come to the side of our chair, having our legs on the side of the chair. This is why you don't want arms on your chair. All right, and then we're going to scooch off the edge a little bit here and bring our leg back. You can either be on the top of your foot or you could be on your toes. And we're here on the side. You could lift up one arm and still hold on to your chair, or lift up both arms here in our warrior one pose. And if it feels okay for you, putting your hands together above your head, and maybe a smidge of a back bend here. And then bringing our arms back down, bringing our legs back together. We're going to twist to the back of the chair. So we're going to sit up nice and tall first, and then turn towards the back of the chair, holding the back of the chair. Let's hold this for a little bit. Taking one more breath here. And coming back to the side and back to the front. Okay, we're going to do that on the other side now. So both legs go off to the other side of the chair. Scooch off, so you have one leg sort of off of your chair, and we're going to bring that leg back. And again, if you like being on the top of your foot, that's fine, or being on the ball of your foot, that's okay too. And if you just want to lift up one arm, that's fine, or maybe both. And if it works for you, your hands can come together above your head, and maybe a little bit of a back bend here in our seated warrior one pose. Let's bring our arms back down. We're going to do the twist to the side, sitting up nice and tall first, and then turning towards the back of the chair. We'll hold this just for a little bit. And then come back to the front. Okay, sitting up nice and tall again here in our seated Tadasana. We can open our palms out, take a breath in, and a breath out. Okay, we're going to do warrior two now, seated warrior two. So for this one, we're going to have one leg off the front and one leg to the side. So you're kind of like sitting on the corner of your chair. And then see if you can face, still facing forward with your arms out like a T. So we're doing a seated warrior two. If it doesn't work for you to have your legs like this, you could just have your legs together. So either together or bring one to the side. Bringing one to the side makes it more warrior two like. We're going to turn our head to the side. For the seated warrior two pose, we're going to see if we can hold this just a little bit longer. We'll take a breath in and a breath out. And then we're going to turn that palm up, reach it up to the sky. For reverse warrior, our other arm comes down alongside our chair. And then we're going to come back to warrior two, and then come back to the middle. We'll do the other side. All right, so either your legs can be together, that's fine if this does not work for you. But if this does work for you, let's have one leg to the front and one leg to the side. And then bringing our arms up like a T shape for the warrior two seated on this side. We'll turn our head and look off over this arm here in the front. And let's hold this for a little bit. Let's take a breath in and a breath out. Breathing through your nose, nice long inhale, nice long exhale. And then flipping that palm up, reaching it up to the sky, we've got the reverse warrior. All right, back to warrior two and back to the front. Okay, we're going to do a couple of things now, standing up where we're going to hold the side of our chair for support. So let's come to standing. We'll come to the side of our chair. We're going to first just do a couple of stretches by crossing one foot in front of the other and have a nice big stretch over to the side. And then standing back up. The foot that's in front, we'll bring it to the back. And a nice big stretch to the side again. Same direction. We'll do the other side later. Coming back to the middle. We're going to bend one knee and open our knee to the side. So we're using our hip joint to open our knee to the side. Let's bring it back to the front and out to the side again, using your hip joint to bring your knee to the side. We're moving into tree pose now. And if you want, you can keep your foot here at your ankle and you can hold on to your chair, maybe making a branch with one side. If you're feeling stable and you want to try it, you could let go, having two branches. And if you're feeling really stable, you could bring your foot up a little bit. It's okay if you wobble around a little bit. This is a good one to challenge your balance here in tree. And then we'll come back to standing. All right, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So let's come to the other side of our chair now. We'll start with those two little side stretches. We'll cross one foot in front of the other and have our stretch over to the side. All right, coming back to standing. The foot that's in front, we'll put it in the back. Stretching to the side again. And coming back to the center. All right, we'll bend our knee, opening our knee to the side, using our hip to open our knee. Let's come back to the front and back to the side again. Make a one-sided branch tree or two branches on your tree. And if you want, you can move your foot up, but don't have your foot on your knee. You don't want pressure on your knee. So either below your knee, or if you can get it above your knee, you can have it above your knee, but only if that works for you. Put your hands together above your head if you want to do the full-on tree pose, or you could just have your tree like this. This is tree pose also, so it doesn't matter which tree you're doing. Let's come back to our mountain pose. Take a breath in and sigh it out. We're going to come back to seated. We're going to do just a couple little seated jumping jacks here. I think they're kind of fun. So we're going to bring our legs out while we bring our arms up, and then bring our legs together while we bring our arms down. Let's do a few of these. Seated jumping jacks. Just a couple more. Let's do 2 more. All right, once more, seated jumping jacks. All right, very good. Okay, we're going to do a couple little things here at the end where we combine our breathing and our movement. So our breathing is going to be through our nose on both the inhale and the exhale. And we're trying to take nice long breaths. It doesn't have to be forceful, it's just long. So gentle, long breath. So let's breathe in as we bring our arms up. We're going to breathe out, pushing through the middle. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhaling the whole time you're moving your arms. Exhaling the whole time you're pushing down. We'll do that once more. Taking a breath in. And taking a breath out. Let's put our hands together at our heart. We're going to push our hands to one side, turn our head to the other side. Come back to the middle. And then go the other way. Back to the middle, we're going to add on the breathing, taking a breath in as you push your hands, turn your head. A breath out as you come to the middle. Going the other way, inhaling. Exhaling. We'll do it once more, taking a breath in, a breath out, and the other side. All right, now let's pretend we have a ball. And our ball is going to get big when we take a breath in, and it's going to get small when we take a breath out. So we're going to breathe in and the ball expands. We're going to breathe out and the ball contracts. Let's do that again. Inhaling, expanding, really big. Exhaling, contracting. And we'll do that once more. Inhaling, really big. And exhaling. All right, we're going to do one more of these similar but different. We're going to have one hand on our heart, one hand on top. We're going to take a breath in and our hands come out. We'll take a breath out and our hands come in. So it's like a little beating heart here. Let's inhale. And exhale. And one more like that, taking a breath in and a breath out. Well, thank you, everybody. Thanks for joining me. I hope